Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is September 21st, last full day of summer. Congratulations, you made it. We're going on into the fall season here as we start on in through the day tomorrow, about 11:19 a.m. to be precise. So taking a look at things, you can see here on the mid-level water vapor loop that we got some of that moisture streaming towards some of Southern California here. There are a few lightning strikes that have just been occurring here over the last hour or so. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at the upper level low that's going to be moving up our coastline here. A little bit of a change in where this is going to hit. So you're going to want to pay attention to this as we go through the video here this morning. And here we go. Let's go through yesterday. And you can kind of see that marine there breaking up for Southern California as we went through the day. We did have this thunderstorm up here pop off yesterday as well. Sun sets. We come back out towards this morning, and there are a few lightning strikes again out here over the open water. Let me see if I can stop this and pause that. Maybe not. But again, there is that activity here. A few lightning strikes associated with it. And there's that one thunderstorm there yesterday. And this is what's currently happening out over the open waters. If I go back to 1 hour, you can kind of see that thunderstorm activity here. We'll be trying to approach the coastline. Now, if you want a nice affordable home weather station, just by chance does record lightning strikes here and it lets you know how far they are away from your home. You can't beat this weather station, especially for the price. Click on the link down below to save 10% off on one. And you can see we got disturbance number 1. This may eventually become NARDA, 90% chance of formation over the next 7 days. That one is supposed to stay off and move to the west here, and only one of the models has it curving back towards Baja here. So pretty good agreement with that staying out over the open water and not looking at much in the way of the remnant moisture moving back over California as well. So it looks like we changed daylight savings as we go from November 1st through the 2nd there. And again, the next the equinox there, September 22nd, 11:19 a.m. So we can move into fall at that point. And you can see today, 12 hours, 10 minutes of daylight, still on the plus side there as far as half the day being sunshine. And then tomorrow should be pretty close to just 12 hours. Now, if we take a look here at the North American model, let's update this because this is running hot off the presses. And as we go through the day today, it's underdoing a bit of this precipitation already. I kind of had a hunch of that yesterday. And as we scroll through tomorrow morning, it still shows some of the streaming across the area, but not as much as what the European is showing here. And then we'll take a look back at the 06 seeks. We'll go out a bit further, and you can see where the next upper level low starts these storms off, maybe across Santa Barbara County, Point Conception, and then this is going to move up some of the central coast. And the bullseye has been changed a little bit from starting over Los Angeles to a little bit further off to the northwest central coast, and maybe up across some of the valley areas, even as far north as Sacramento and the Bay Area. More on that here starting now. So here's the European. You can see it's picking up that moisture, moving towards some San Diego, just clipping Orange County there, moving across some Imperial, Riverside, San Bernardino County a little bit there as well. And then as we go through the day on Tuesdays, when that very early morning Tuesdays, when this upper level low starts to kick off some of this precipitation right off the coastline here, and you can see some of that coming up. This would likely be thunderstorm activity, San Luis Obispo, Monterey County, moving up towards the Bay Area potentially, and then maybe moving across places like Modesto up towards Sacramento, some of the Sacramento Valley, even places north of the Bay Area, and then the Sierra Nevada. So there could be a pretty active lightning period here as we go through Tuesday morning, all the way on in through Wednesday morning, all the way on in through Wednesday night, and then across the Sierra Nevada as you go through Thursday night. Now, looking at precipitable water, so go ahead and put this into motion, and you can see that moisture streaming up towards kind of San Diego and Orange County. That's that initial shot of moisture coming with this system, and then we use the spin in the atmosphere here out over the coastal areas, and it starts to draw this moisture back up across the central coast, back towards the Bay Area. So it is going to be muggy for some areas across Southern California. You're going to feel that as you're going through the day on Tuesday, on in through Wednesday, and again, you see the spin in the atmosphere picking up showers all the way through some of the valley areas. So we'll see how much San Francisco is going to get. We have one more day to look at that tomorrow as well. But if we look at total precipitation in inches here on the high resolution rapid refresh, you can see as we're going through the day today and the afternoon today, it does bring some of that precipitation across some of San Diego County, again across some of Imperial, San Bernardino, Riverside County there as well, Salton Sea, and some amounts across portions of Arizona. Very end of the run, you notice where it starts to kick off these showers with that upper level low right there near Point Conception, Santa Barbara County. So it looks like Los Angeles, San Diego may miss out on the second round with this upper level low. And if we look at the ensemble mean, we'll put that into motion. There goes today's precipitation into tonight. And then that upper level low starts to get the central coast more and then moves up some of the valley areas as well. Again, could be quite a bit of lightning associated with this system as it does so on the day Tuesday in through Wednesday. So if we look at lightning flash density potential, I'll scroll through this. We're moving on into Tuesday morning, and you can see the upper level low starting to spin off the coastline here as we go through the day. Moves up towards the central coast through Tuesday night. There's Wednesday. Look at that moving across some of San Luis Obispo County, extreme portions of western Kern County as well. Moves up some of the valley areas and starting to get towards Sacramento at this point as we go through Wednesday night. There's Thursday morning, still kicking it off across the Sierra Nevada. And then this moisture is going to be moving slowly across the region, so we could kick off some thunderstorms as we go through Friday, especially across the higher terrain. Now, 6 to 10 day, near normal here, just for a small portion. But again, a lot of the lower 48 above normal, including the West Coast, as we go through the end of the month. Take this with a grain of salt right now. I don't know. Looks just kind of a broad brush. I wouldn't put too much into that. And check out the Patreon page if you want to see what we got up here in the Puget Sound yesterday. Orcas were breaching right in front of us. Just an amazing show. Yeah, it was pretty crazy hearing the concussion of them hitting so close. I mean, powerful creatures. Seals, hundreds of them bunched up towards the shoreline, right in the shallows, trying to stay away from the orcas. Even though these are fish eating, the seals don't care. They're not going to take any chance. And the bald eagles are out there fishing as well, catching some fish also. So yeah, pretty crazy sight. There was at least 9 of them, just absolute show. One of them was just launching itself out of the water, out ahead of the pack, just repeatedly. And the other ones were jumping too, big tail slaps, fun stuff. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. Otherwise, we'll do this all again tomorrow. We'll get another day at least, a full look at the storm system before it starts to impact the area. And I will talk to you guys then.